3, 2. Hey, y'all. We made it. We made it, y'all. We made it. Oh my God. Oh my God. We made it relevant. Oh, it's beautiful, man. You love to see it. You love to see it. We made the financial marketplace change. I love it, man. I'm all about it. Let's keep it going. This is a very beautiful, untoxic future. Very non-toxic. I'm very happy with how things are going. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Zolian Podcast, where we talk about family, fantasy, and freedom. Okay, one of those freedoms is not being a slave to any corporation. All right, not feeling like you have to buy into anything, no matter what. Your loyalty, quote unquote, should be to you and you only. Maybe your family, but not to any corporation, not to any mega corporation. Okay, don't ever feel like you that you have to kowtow to these guys. Don't ever feel like you're addicted. Okay, I don't want you to be addicted to any of these products or any of these companies. I want you to be able to make a conscious choice about what you buy and be empowered in your purchases. Okay, that is your wallet, it's your life, it's your money, right? Use it as you see fit, as long as you're not hurting anyone, right? As long as you're not like using it illegally, that's a different story. But as long as you're doing things legally, it's all good, bro. So one of the things that made me laugh about this new story with the OGL controversy, giving more of these outside the companies that are RPG companies outside of D&D, is that you see so many sale increases, but not just that, but you see people actually enjoying the stuff that's out there, right? You have a lot of people going back to the OSR. You see people buying the black, I think it's called the black hack. People buying the white hack. I didn't even know, by the way, that the white hack didn't have a physical copy around anymore. I kind of was surprised about that, because I've seen a physical copy of the white hack book, but I've never seen it like not for sale on the internet. That's different. I was shocked. I just assumed. It's just one of those things you assume. Anyways, that's the little things in life. Tells you how popular these games outside of D&D really are. D&D. What is D&D anymore, right? It's all about your own definition of what you consider D&D. The game doesn't belong to them. I hate to say that. I hate to say that about Wizards, but it don't belong to them anymore. I mean, it's pretty much a open source product. I think it always was. I think that's the way kind of Gary Gygax kind of set it up when he said, and I quote, well, I don't quote, this is a paraphrase. When Gary Gygax, rest in peace, he said the greatest secret to D&D is that they don't need rules, like that our rules are just suggestions, basically. I was like, wait a minute, what did he just say? That opened the whole world to me. I was like, oh, I didn't even know homebrew existed up until that point. When he said that, I don't remember when I read that, but I read that and I was like, wow, that was beautiful. I'm so glad he said that, because had he not said that, I'd probably be still asleep. I'd be like, oh no. Oh, the ultimate wake up call. I wanted to point out a quote here that made me smile. At least one game publisher, Kobold Press, told Polygon that the sales quadrupled in January. Goodman Games, on the other hand, said it had its best month in sales since 2003. Nearly every other publisher had made huge sales. Let me see. Scroll down right here. One of the guys down here made me laugh. I laughed so hard when he said this. Where did he say that? Here you go. Drilling down into January itself, Fred Hicks, I think that's from Green Ronin. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Said in an email, you can see the exact day Wizards face planted my birthday. Thanks, guys, and how it elevated every day since. Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm all about it, because once that happened for me, once that happened for me, I was okay with walking away. And to be honest, I can happily say it was these other companies outside of D&D. You had Disney with the Star Wars. That was probably the big one that really opened my eyes to being able to walk away from these big corporations. And once you do, it's like a yarn ball. Once you unravel one thread, the rest of everything kind of falls apart easily. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of people who told me that they were addicted, to the Marvel books, and they want to quit, but they hate the content. It's a very toxic environment, right? You're buying products from people who hate you, and you deep down have a disgust for yourself, right? You have an inner disgust because you know what you're doing is wrong. You're buying something that is unhealthy for you. You're perpetuating the cycle of addiction, right? This is a Stockholm syndrome situation where you're making excuses for it. You're like, oh, it's okay, it's fine, it's not that bad, it's actually pretty good. And you start to, as reality starts to hit you, you start to kind of be pulled into these two different directions of, this is actually wrong, and I'm wrong, and I need help. And then the other side is, but it's just so easy to just buy one more product. Just buy one more product. I have a friend who's addicted to opening the booster packs, and ever since the Magic 30 thing happened, it was a long road for him to wean himself off of that. Like, he had to stop buying the big booster pack sets, and then he had to stop buying the little stuff, and then and it takes it's baby steps. You take little baby steps to get yourself situated so that you can leave the whole thing, right? And so a lot of people, it took them time to do it, but they eventually did it. They stopped buying, WOTC products, and that you start to see WOTC products go down in value as far as the secondary marketplace is concerned. I saw on Amazon the other day some of the Wizards products out there starting to fucking, pardon my French. Pardon my French. I apologize. It took a nosedive. I almost said something else. I let something else slip. It took a big nosedive, is what I was trying to say. The man behind the curtain peeked a little too much. Don't look behind the curtain. There's a very happy person who's not totally going to tear someone a new one on the other side. Oh man, I let the harshness of the harshness come out. I don't want that. We're a happy place here. That's so funny. But anyways, I think it's fascinating because this whole thing it's been a big white pill, in my opinion. I've seen the silver lining. I love it. I see a lot of people playing games that they're happy with. I just bought a little while back, I had bought a Cyberpunk RPG. Came in the mail. I'm reading it now. It's very good. I'm gonna do a little mini campaign with some friends and family. It's gonna be a pretty good time. And I'm gonna also I'm also playing 2 other campaigns that are non D&D. It's pretty good. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I'll talk about that in the future. But we'll see how that goes. I'm very bullish on RPGs outside of D&D. I'm very bullish. I know people have been going back to D&D and everything. That's fine. If that's what you want to do. Again, it's your wallet. Do what works for you. I personally think it's unhealthy to do because, again, these people have revealed themselves. They have already, mask off, right? Now, 5e is a different story. I don't know. It's a little murky, whether or not it's safe to use 5e. A lot of people say it is, but I've seen lawyers pull some magical moves, and let's just put it that way. The Creative Commons license, you'll be surprised how little protection there is when in court. You'll be very shocked. There's lots and lots of court cases that happen all the time that don't get reported on, that don't get promoted, that don't get out there. You can find it. It's up there. It's out there. Where somebody's suing someone and they used the Creative Commons license and it didn't get It didn't get the protections you thought it had. So it's a lot of myths behind that thing. So be careful. I would say again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, buyer beware, okay, about the Creative Commons license. Again, these are internet things. Again, internet, real life, they're not always congruent, okay? So just be cognizant of that and you'll be okay. Anywho, this is great. I'm so happy. I'm happy that these other companies are making money, that they're garnering more fans, and they're building up something amazing. I'm very bullish on the future. We'll see how it goes. What do you guys think? You guys are playing any games outside of D&D? Let me know in the comments. And I'm going to be reading those, and I'm looking forward to it. Have a great day, guys. By the way, happy weekend. I said happy weekend. Have a great weekend.